you doing, buddy? You too, mate.
That's funny. I almost wore that T-shirt today.
What's that?
I almost wore that T-shirt today.
That would have been awkward to me. How are you, brother?
Hello, mate. Good to see you, buddy.
Good to meet you again.
Take some seats.
Here we are.
That is so bizarre. I almost didn't. I think I wore the same thing as you the last time I did. I almost wore the black version of that T-shirt today. That is really bizarre. I certainly have a very strange bit of deja vu with that.
Did someone word you up?
What's that?
Did someone word you up?
Is this a
What's that
stitch
mean?
up?
What? What? What?
Because, mate, it's been a running joke. The first thing we were going to say to you was, does this T-shirt mean anything to you? Because a year ago when we met...
You've got a smirk on your face,
A year ago
man.
when we met, and you said, oh, I used to have that T-shirt.
No,
No, you said I was going to wear that T-shirt, and I said, it's a joke, Fitzy. Rob's having a laugh. He doesn't own that T-shirt.
That's really bizarre.
And now it's the first thing you've come out with.
I have it with me in my suitcase.
Have we started?
Yeah.
We have, and we got all that, and I just didn't want to talk over
Right,
it.
yeah.
So did you bring it to Australia, that T-shirt?
Yeah.
How funny is that? You win, mate. Well
But that's a better one. That fit, my one's a kind of like, it's like a fat girl's one or
Oh,
something.
damn. Well, I might borrow yours.
We
Pretty
heard,
short and wide.
we heard a rumour that when you were doing promotion for Twilight movies, that you play a game with the other cast members, saying that whenever someone comes in, you go, oh, it's funny that you're wearing, I've got that same T-shirt. And then you see if they say it to the next person. That's what we heard.
Oh, really?
But that's a...
Oh, no.
I'm glad. Well done, mate. You've had a win. Well done.
I have no plans. I just talk loads of it.
That's amazing. I'm glad you said it, mate.
That's blown me away. My T-shirt. Could you sign my T-shirt before we
sure.
go, just to make sure that this is the real
He wore it to work today, and he said, Rob's got one, Leonardo DiCaprio's got one. This is awesome.
Go on.
Really fun. Well, we're
Sign
doing-
it up on me boob up here. You're a gun. Thank you very much.
Mate, that was so funny that you brought it up. Amazing timing. Amazing
Yeah, I was-
timing. Now, last time we also chatted with the last film, of course, and we said that we couldn't believe the devastation when there was that first intimate moment with Bella. In the next film, mate, do you do any more renos, or is everything okay? Because the poor bedroom got destroyed last time.
What has happened? I haven't even seen this one. But
Okay.
There's like no, I think it's kind of... I think it's better in this one.
Okay.
I think it actually works.
Not
in
as
this one.
violent?
Yeah, I think... yeah, I can't actually remember. I remember shooting it, and it was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done in my life. Because it's trying to shoot PG-13 stuff.
Yes.
And so you can't shoot anything. So they decided to shoot close-ups of our faces. Me and Kristen trying to do like sexy faces to the camera.
Yeah,
basically.
sure.
And then when you suddenly get to a point where you're thinking, this face is going to be on a cinema screen.
Yeah.
There are people that are actually going to watch it.
And my parents are going to see it as
Yeah,
well.
literally,
That's the
like-
other thing. Yeah.
Did you do some practice in front of the mirror for those sorts of looks when you need to hold that glance?
I mean, I didn't. That is just impossible to prepare for.
The sexy face.
Because you've got your fans, the Edward fans. What was the reaction at the end of the last one, part one, when you actually bit her at the end and she turns into a vampire? Did you get a little bit of backlash with that?
Potato, you're into it.
I mean, it's not you in real life, Rob, but
that would be really funny.
Clarifying that.
Some people just couldn't get over it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really... I mean, the reactions haven't really changed since the first one. Just screaming.
Yeah.
It must be amazing now going out with someone that has the same blood temperature as you, I think, which is a big feature in the movie.
Yeah. And the cold... Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if they feel warm now. I guess they would feel warm to each other.
Warm to you. It's hard to tell, isn't it?
God, it's just too complicated for me.
So for all the Aussie Twilight fans, Breaking Dawn Part 2, I mean, have we got a big ending coming up here? Robert, is it going to be mind-blowing? Is the end scene just going to blow everyone away?
I mean, hopefully.
Yep.
It's kind of different to the book. It's completely different to the book. But I think I've pretty much... When there's about 20 people doing interviews about the supposedly secret ending, it's kind of given it away a little bit. But anyone who's read the books could probably predict what it's going to be. But just seeing this massive finale with, I think there's about 120 people in the final scene. Wow. Which doesn't ever happen in any of the Twilight movies. So that, hopefully that's going to be exciting for people.
Right.
Absolutely, mate. Can't wait to see the film.
Is it sad for you that it's winding up, or did you hear about the good news with Stephanie Meyer overnight?
Oh, yes.
She's written another 4 books, so you're off again.
Well done.
Yeah, literally, I can totally imagine that happening, to be honest. But I just think that, I don't know, what would be really embarrassing if someone was telling me they're just going to reshoot the same books just with a different actor.
Yeah, that's right. Remake it in 20 years' time.
And then everyone was like, oh man, this guy's so much better doing the same stuff.
Well, what do you think, mate? I mean, what are some of the different types of movies, or that next step for where you want to go? What's going through your mind?
I'm doing the first thing I'm doing next year. I'm doing this thing with an Australian director called David Michaud, who did Animal Kingdom.
Oh, great!
Yeah,
Great film.
Yeah, his second thing with Guy Pearce. And then after that, I think I'm shooting something in Iraq, which is pretty crazy.
So that'll be a dark movie with David, wouldn't it? Is that sort of a dark?
Yeah, it's like
are you
darker than dark?
Are you a bad boy in that?
Sort of. He's like he's kind of a criminal. It's like a little bit in the future, and it's kind of like a western. It's a sort of a slightly futuristic western. So we're shooting in the middle of nowhere in southern Australia.
Right. Well, your work ethic's pretty full on, mate. Like, you've had someone told me that you've had like about a week off for the whole year shooting with Twilight and another movie that you've just shot as well, and you just haven't had time off.
No, I haven't done anything for ages.
Oh.
Where did you read that, mate?
Research.
I've been promoting stuff all the time, but I was supposed to be shooting this movie in Iraq the end of this year, and then they pushed it back and blah blah blah. So I haven't done anything for ages. I can't remember how to act anymore.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson admits to being lazy. That's a first.
And you're not looking after yourself while you're here in Australia. You're drinking a glass of Coke and a packet of Tim Tams chewy caramel next to you there, mate.
That's what I look forward to the most coming to Australia.
Tim Tams?
I've gone through a whole pack of them already.
Have you? Because when you were here last night, Water for Elephants,
and
they had you next to an elephant by the Harbour Bridge. Were you snacking on the Tim Tams then as well, mate?
Absolutely, yeah. You can't get them anywhere else. You can't get them outside of Australia.
Can you?
I don't think so.
No, Wippa.